You are now tuned into Two Drunk Sistas podcast, unscripted and uncensored. Grab yourselves a drink and enjoy.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, welcome to
Two Drunk Sistas podcast.
I'm D.
And I'm W. And we.
Tuning in
Oh,
for
yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And so, yeah, what we had drinking is mimosas. Come on, guys. You know mimosas are shit.
Mimosas.
Come on.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Ooh.
Ooh. Anyway, what are we talking about today?
Okay, today we just going, we just going. Listen, man, we just gonna go ahead. We're gonna talk about Antebellum. Okay, so going into Antebellum, watching the trailer, you would automatically think that it's a horror film.
I was really stoked. I was like, oh shit.
Okay.
This is some scary shit.
It's some black shit.
It's some black scary shit.
Black scary
some
shit.
Black scary shit. Yes.
So before we get into our feelings on Antebellum, it's about a successful author. Veronica Henley is finishing a book tour before she returns home to her husband and daughter, but a shocking turn of events is about to upend Veronica's existence, plunging her into a horrifying reality that forces her to confront her past, present, and future before it's too late. That's not what we saw. I mean, they try to be secretive.
They did.
As much as they can.
Yes.
Yeah, so Antebellum.
Hated it. Okay.
Listen, okay. So we thought it was a horror film because of
the way the trailer
perceived it to be. But You know what? That's shame on us because the meaning of Antebellum is before the war or something like that, Civil War. So
we should have connected
put two and two together, type of thing.
Yeah.
So I fucking hated this movie.
I was like, yo, where's the green-eyed monster?
I was saying, okay, so what's
where's
going
the
on
supernatural entity?
Yeah,
that's plaguing these people. What? All
right, let's talk about it.
I really was not.
Okay, so I think it starts off with them killing one of the slave women.
To be honest, okay, yes, it does start off like
it's like in slow motion.
Yeah, she's running.
She's running, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?"
Yes.
So it's the beginning scene is like, "Oh shit,
yes,
what's happening here?" And it's them killing one of the slave women who was trying to escape, and then the husband had to watch his. I guess we didn't know that was his wife then,
right?
But had to watch her being killed.
Yes.
Did he shoot her? Or like they shot her and then they dragged her back?
Yeah, and then they shot her, dragged her back, and placed her in this like makeshift
furnace.
Yeah, and they burned her body.
Yes.
In this
wooden.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They burned her body.
So I mean, that's the first scene of what you see, and then it goes into like the actual plantation. It shows around and stuff, and then now you're like confused. It's like, wait a second, when did this take place?
Right.
So now in my head it's like, oh, it's a parallel universe. It's a parallel universe, or like they got a time machine and they went back by accident. This is why I'm going in my head, but this is totally not Antebellum.
Right.
So it just shows the plantation. It shows the slaves on the field, the women inside, and the masters that's overseeing the slaves and stuff like that. It just, that part, I don't know why Hollywood, I'm not going to blame Hollywood.
Right.
I'm not blaming Hollywood. I just don't know why our people, meaning black people, like to see or to think, okay, I'm going to save this to the end. I'm going to save this to the end.
Well, I definitely didn't expect what I saw. I kind of was like, all right, let's just hurry up and see the ending. Mm-hmm. I mean, I love Janelle Monáe. I love her. I do.
Yeah, so the cast is Janelle Monáe, Gabrielle Sidibe.
Yes.
Oh, congratulations, Gabby.
Go ahead, Gabby.
Congratulations.
Go on ahead.
Jenna Malone is in it. Kiersey Clemens. They have would you say well-known black people?
I mean, I would say
Couple,
okay.
They got a couple sprinkled, you know.
Right.
I thought for them to so the good. I would say the good part of this. It is filmed great.
Yes.
The cinematography is great.
Yes.
They did capture that Civil War-esque embodiment of during that time.
Right.
The acting was good.
Yes. The
acting was really good.
Right.
I just think that the premise of the movie, I just felt like it was missing something. I felt like it was rushed.
It was missing the scary creatures. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
So, you know, it just goes into, all the slave part.
Yes.
I hate talking about that shit, but the slave part. Anyways, let's fast forward to how Janelle Monáe got to that Antebellum farm or whatever, that area.
Yeah.
So, you know, Janelle, I said Janelle Monáe. I was about to say Janae Aiko.
Wrong one.
Janelle Monáe, her character, of course, is a famous author. And, she's I want to say she embodied women empowerment. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? She's like she's the Beyonce of the author world. Mm-hmm. That's what I got. Mm-hmm. And so I guess these people were trying to. This is just the gist that I got. I felt like they were trying to
take prominent black people in the community,
right,
and like break them down.
Yes, and enslave them.
Fucking like crazy.
That is what they were doing.
Right.
Part of the scenes, it just didn't click for me because I was kind of like, they were doing things like you as a black woman know not to do. Like if you're going out with your girlfriends and you know that. I just feel like she wasn't attentive around her surroundings.
Yeah.
Because if I'm catching an Uber, right? Now, so they kidnapped her before they kidnapped her, they had like a video chat. The lady, I guess she was vetting her out.
Right.
So she was talking about her daughter, how old's your daughter? Oh, she'll play good with my daughter and all this bullshit. It was just some weird shit.
Right.
And I just felt like Flags would have been like, well, you know what? Flags did raise it.
I feel like Janelle Monáe's character sort of kind of was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, her name's Eden.
I gotta go. Okay, yeah.
Eden is her name.
Yeah,
yeah. So she kind of like brushed off that, but I just felt like, okay, I mean, yeah, you could be so busy that you don't know what the hell's going on with around the situation. And I kudos on the black love marriage.
Yes,
with the child. I like that. I love seeing that. That was a plus. I love that. Mm-hmm. Now back to how the hell she got kidnapped. So they all Eden, Gabrielle Sidibe's character, I think her name is Bridget, and another friend of theirs. I don't know what her name. The other. Oh,
friend. I don't know who that.
I don't know who
was.
that her other friend was.
Yeah,
which was a white woman.
Yeah,
and they were out in the town and stuff like that. They were there to support Eden and her. With her
another
speaker,
accomplishment.
And stuff like that. So Eden was about to go home and stuff like that, and Gabby and the friend was like, "Yo, wait, we about to turn up. But you can't turn up with a married woman. She ain't about that life.
Right. Turn up, turn down to the bed.
Right. Because the sleep is more important.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, she did one night, I guess the night of the speaking engagement? When she went back, she saw that her room was rummaged and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she was like, the maid service didn't come. So she was telling, Gabby and the other girl was like, yo, this hotel sucks.
Yeah.
Or racist and she was staying in the penthouse. So she was like saying, I shouldn't be treated like this. Like, well, I'm just getting bad service. And Gabby and the other girl was like, well, I'm getting great. Well, the white friend was like, oh, I'm getting great service. And Gabby was like, oh, yeah, I wonder why.
Right.
So there was some comedic aspects about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the way they got Janelle was when they were leaving one night from dinner and stuff like that. Oh, and another thing, I just felt like Gabby...
They made her too...
No, they made her the Empire character.
Oh,
Becky.
Okay, I don't watch Empire.
Okay, well, I'll watch Empire. But I just felt like they took that character, Becky, and put her in Antebellum. And I just felt like,
I love Gabby Sidibe, but I was just like, nah.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. I didn't like Becky in that character. If she played another character, maybe, but I didn't like that Empire character input there. It was just off. So after they had the dinner, Eden called her Uber service. And so, like, here's another thing. You get out, your Uber car comes and stuff like that. And then you just get in the car. You don't verify your Uber. You don't verify the car that picked you up. You just hop on your ass up in that car. And that's how they got Janelle Monáe's character. And she got whisked away to Antebellum land. And this is where it goes back and forth to the time when she's on the plantation and the time that she got kidnapped. So it was hard to
It was hard to tell, like, what was actually happening.
Yeah.
So you're like, is she dreaming?
Right.
No, she's not dreaming. Okay, this is for
this
real.
her ancestors?
Right. I think she's reliving her ancestors.
Right. So this is what was going on with me and W's head. It's like, what the fuck? What's going on?
Like, what's happening? Yeah.
So, but that's what happened. There's white people, white supremacists out there who wants to go back to that time. Where we were slaves.
Yes.
And they could do whatever they want. They were raping the women. They were
beating them, killing them. I mean, it was insane.
It was crazy.
So you want to talk about horror? Okay, fine. That's fucking horror.
But I just felt like us, like no, I'm not gonna say we like. I don't know why people think slavery needs to be told
over and over again,
over and over and over and over again. I mean, do we see movies that we see the genocide of Jewish people over and over and over again? Do we see a lot of Hitler movies, how he built the camps for the Jews and took the kids and do all this stuff in the gas chamber? We don't see stuff like that. But I just don't, I don't understand why it's something like we have to see continually. And we as African American people, why do we have to accept that? And then on top of that, the reviews for this movie, they were like saying like, "Oh man, this is great. And I was like, "No, nigga, be Big Mama and tell them like this movie is whack." You know what I'm saying? The movie was fucking whack, dog. I see what you were trying to do with being different. Like you was trying to do the modern age. Basically to me, it was Handmaid's Tale, but for black people.
But for black people. Oh my God.
That's what it was. Yes, it was Handmaid's Tale, but just black people.
Just black people. Yep, I agree.
So
I was actually over it. I mean, I'm glad that
she got out.
She got out. Some of the scenes were just kind of crazy. Like, what the fuck? And one of the characters, I can't think of her name right now, but she went to Eden and was like, you need to tell us what the fuck to do. Because, of course, out in the real world, Eden is an author.
She's a high-powered woman.
Right. She's a woman in charge. Right. Women empowerment, stuff like that. So everybody's looking to her like,
what to do?
What do we do? Like, save us. And so
she was like, listen, you got to get the fuck out. Because I think last time she tried to do it, what happened to her? I think she got
whipped or something.
Yeah, she got whipped or she got branded.
Yeah. And so she was telling the girl like, wait, there's, calm down. It's gonna happen. But the girl was just like, because I believe she was pregnant. That character she had got pregnant.
Right.
So shit was just really fucking crazy.
It was fucking crazy. Yeah. But me personally, I don't like slave movies. I felt like growing up, I saw Roots, Rosewood. Like those fucked me up.
Oh my God, Rosewood.
Those two movies fucked me up, and I don't ever want to see my people go through that ever again. Right. I don't care if it's for entertainment. I don't care if it's just to educate people and they need to see it. I don't care. I don't want to see it no more. Like we shouldn't. Like this movie should be making no money whatsoever. Because that's just how I feel about slave movies. Like I can't. I don't like the way it makes me feel when I watch it. It brings this angst towards white people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just, I don't like the way it make me feel. Yes, it happened. I don't want to see it.
Right. And then another thing too, like towards the end, when the, when Eden was getting away and, trying to get away, trying to survive, I believe the woman, Elizabeth made his comment
she's like the procurer of people. She picks out the people.
No, but she was saying like, I don't know if it was him, I don't know if it was her or if it was the guy. I can't remember who said what. But something along the lines of, there's a lot of us. Like, it's not just what you see here.
It's the guy.
It was the guy that said that? Okay, yeah. He was saying, like, this is like a fucking... And this guy's a senator. So if you can be like, oh my God, a senator, we talking about like high-ranking white people in prominent positions, then, you know, I took that as like, you know what?
I think saying we are many.
We are many. Like,
wow.
I was like, this is crazy how people, a lot of these, you know, white people think the same. And so I was just like, this is, wow.
That's crazy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's unimaginable.
Yeah.
Unimaginable. So, but, you know, Eden, she broke out. She killed all the slave masters and her slave owner and stuff like that. She burned their ass, which was I think that was the best scene
That
ever.
part was the best scene, yeah.
That was the best scene ever. The cell phone scene, how she was trying to get service. She was able to call her husband. Now, you know, I mean, so the movie is not total shit. You know, it had some great points to it. You know, but, you know, for me personally, I don't like slave movies. You know, but the premise, I felt like it was rushed in storytelling. I felt like her escape was really rushed. Mm-hmm. I also felt like they could have put more. I just felt like it was missing the season. It needed to be beefed up some more.
Okay,
it was a skeleton movie that needed some more mama's fat. It needs some more mama's fat. It needs mama's fat, baby. Right. It got the spice and everything else, but it was missing the fat.
Right.
So, but she was able to escape, and you know, and when at the end of the movie, we realized they were on
that was in the backyard of the fucking.
It was one of those reenactments of the Civil War properties. Yeah. You know, and those properties are huge. You know what I mean?
That's true.
She rode her horse on out of that shit screaming. I thought, first of all, number one, I thought that was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? And number two, I was like, the bitch is free. Okay, the bitch is motherfucking free. And so, you know, you see her leaving, then you see the ambulance, the medical people coming to the plantation property and, you know, getting
police and everything,
getting all the information, treating people and stuff like that. So
shit is crazy.
That's the movie, y'all, man. That is the
And they tore it down.
Yeah, they tore it down.
The last scene is where they tear
it was called Antebellum.
Yeah, they tear it down, you know, the bulldozer and everything like that. So I'm just like, that's just that one place.
Right. But it also, you know what the scary thing is all the missing black women, black men, like the black people.
Who burned? Who they killed, you mean?
No, I'm just talking about in general, like in society. Like we have a lot of missing girls, missing men.
It makes you think about that.
You know, just a lot of missing black people.
Yes.
And it makes you wonder, like, because I did ran across a story about this guy who was missing for 5 years, and they found him wandering in a street, and he said that somebody kidnapped him and took him to a farm
and made him work
and made him work for 5 years. And he wasn't able to leave because the property was so big. Like, he's been wandering, because when he finally left, he's been wandering, and somebody picked him up.
That is crazy.
So that's just like, can you imagine, like, do you think this is like, there's something really like that?
Oh, yeah.
You just don't know about it?
I believe that shit. I don't put nothing past nobody. Y'all got the motherfucking idea somewhere, goddammit.
That's crazy.
Y'all got it somewhere.
Scary.
Yeah.
That's scary. So, you know, ladies, keep your eyes open. Fellas, no, my people, keep your eyes open. Don't fall for the okie doke.
Nope.
You know, get your head out of the phone.
Yes.
Make sure you check and recheck and just be aware of your surroundings.
Yep.
There's people out there, their intentions is not good for us. You know, and I love us. I love us to death. You know, but so that's Antebellum, y'all. What y'all think about the Antebellum, though? What's your thoughts on Antebellum? Because everybody was saying Antebellum was good, and I was like, bitch, did we watch the same movie, y'all? Oh, we watched the same movie? I don't think we watched the same movie. I don't think you watched the same movie, because the movie I watched, me no likey.
I was not a fan. It was just another film for me.
Yeah, it was another film. So it wasn't a horror film, but we wanted to discuss it because it came across as a horror film. So we just thought it would be best to be like, to talk about it.
Yes.
You know, so. It's definitely not one of our films that we would talk about, but
this does not fall in our genre.
We was like, we had to talk about it because, you know, if we fell for the okie doke, I'm pretty sure everybody else who loves horror and all that shit fell for the okie doke. And was like,
where's the supernatural entity?
Okay, where's that white little girl ghost?
Right. It's fucking nuts, yo. I was just like, this is not a horror film.
Oh,
but again, some people will be like, oh, but it's horror because it's black people reliving. Okay, fine. If you want to stretch it there, you can go ahead and stretch it there. Yeah. But I was not. That's not what I was talking about.
How much horror do we want to see in film right now when it comes to slavery? Because 12 Years a Slave. Because you got 12 Years a Slave.
You got Django. Rosewood.
I'm talking about the back in the day movies, but
like stuff. The current stuff now.
Yeah, you know, you have.
There's so many.
There's so many movies, man. We need to stop supporting that shit. We need to stop supporting that. I love my black people. Hey, black people.
I don't have an issue. Let me take my take on it. I don't have an issue with slave movie. I do understand the whole going back and like reliving and stuff over and over again. Yeah. And part of me be like, damn, another one? I do say that, but I don't have an issue with it. I just really wish they would. Well, I'm just mad about this one. I just wish that they just didn't do it like that. Like, fuck, you know. Mm. But other than that, I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay with it.
So you like slave movies, Master?
I could only watch the Slave Movie Master once. I can't do a redo. Like, I can't watch.
I can't do this no more. That's what
I can't watch Rose.
I can't keep working like this. Ain't that Kanye's album? I can't keep working like this. That's the best album right there, though, Kanye. Yeezy, that's the best album right there.
Yeah, but I was saying, like, I don't have an issue. I do understand what Dee's saying. I don't have an issue with it.
Yeah, that's my preference.
That's what she thinks. But I mean, for me, I'm just like, okay, like that movie, Not Another Teen Movie. I'd be like, not another slave movie. But whatever. If that's what it is, if that's what they doing, fine. Fuck.
So you're okay with people? You okay with them making money off of it? It's not. It's because because another thing that makes me mad is not us making money off.
No,
of it.
It's the white folks.
It's the white folks making money off of it.
It's like that's not y'all story. And I thought this was a Jordan Peele film. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, you did, but it's some of the producers who did Get Out.
I was like, wait a minute, now I'm really not gonna watch this. I'm really gonna be like Antebellum. You see Antebellum? Antebellum who? What's that?
Yeah.
So anyway, but
yeah, listen, that's our take on it. You know how we do. We just talk. We talk shit.
Right.
We talk shit, but it be for real. It be for
real. But yeah, guys.
What's your thoughts on Antebellum? Let us know, and I was about to say, let us know in the comment section. But this part is not going to be in the comment section.
No, but y'all can let us know still.
Hit us up on our email. Let us know your thoughts on Antebellum at 2drunksistas@gmail.com. The number 2, drunk, DRUNK, sistas, SISTAS @gmail.com. And let us know how you feel about Antebellum. Now, we're not totally shitting on this film. We're just saying, me no likey.
Right. This is not one of my favorites.
Yeah, and hit us up on our Insta at 2drunksistas.
Yes, guys. And please be safe out there.
Yes.
Winter is not even here yet.
Yeah, but they're saying they found a cure to COVID.
To Rona.
All of a sudden. Mm-hmm.
And if you're driving on the highway, those the signs that tell you like to buckle up and shit. No, there's no more social distancing, wash your hands. I don't see none of that shit no more. It's all gone. It's gone. Though like COVID is
never she never came through.
Nope. All right now.
All I'm saying is
people are still getting sick.
It's cold as fuck. And it's cold season. Wash your hands and still wear your damn mask.
Yes. Y'all take it easy. Be safe out there. Peace.